Yo, 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 Big Kids back up in here. We got Torre on this podcast, Rap Latte. Y'all know how it is. I already told y'all. The people with the books in the background, they cook. Shout out to Abseth and Lutely. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into this. They getting on your boy Andrew Schultz. His new name is Adolf Schultz. So that I gotta remember. That's how we gotta address Andrew Schultz. He's Adolf Schultz now. But we gonna pick their brain to see what they talking about, because you know they gonna cook. But he got all these books in the background. I know he's doing his history on Adolf Schultz, haircut and all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that Schultz name goes deep. Pause. Schultz come from somewhere, and I'm sure some history behind that. I'm gonna do some research on that and bring it back to y'all to see where Schultz originates from. What's the origins of that last name? Where it come? I think it might be Germany. I don't think that's a Russian joint. I think that's a German joint. He looked German. That Schultz sound German. But yeah, I will leave a link in the description. I'll make sure y'all go subscribe to Rap Latte, and they're about to cook, and we gonna sit back, relax, and listen to them cook. And then I'm gonna throw in a point here and there. But yeah, y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Andrew Schultz, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You disrespect.
Off the rip. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man?
Acting like crazy. You're wild. Yo, saying that you would rape Kendrick is wild. It's not
the wildest. Not at all.
It's crazy. And you know what else? You fucking wouldn't. And I see in this deep, like, I don't even want to go into buck breaking, although we could talk about that later.
Yeah.
It seems like a very masculine thing of, I'm bigger than you, ergo I'm right. I saw a meme once that said, that's a great argument. Unfortunately, my muscles are bigger. And it's funny in like a gym context, but men really are like, I'm bigger than you, so I'm right, which is a weird way of looking at the world. But also, you know what, white boy from Manhattan, you're talking to somebody from the hood of Compton. You're not with him. You cannot beat Kendrick up just because you're taller than him. He would dog walk you. Like, you sound ridiculous.
He just sounds crazy. I don't with like his whole perspective. Adolf Schultz doesn't need to be like in our space. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes. Adolf Schultz does not need to be in our space. He's in a place where he just doesn't need to be. And I don't like anybody who's defending him on his side too. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, you gonna have to grow your beard. You're gonna have to grow your beard out, bro. Come on, bro. You're gonna have to grow your beard out. Because they do that. They do that.
But let me just say that, like, I saw this on a YouTube comment, and it's the greatest thing ever. It said, comedy is in its mumble rap era. And I'm like, that's exactly where it's at. And that's what he is. He is a mumble rapper. Like, he is low-hanging fruit comedy. And for the red pill people that follow you, that's cool. And from them other POCs that are cooning on your couch, I've never seen his show until I seen all these coons and him saying crazy shit about stuff that has nothing to do with him and his culture or what the hell he represents. I know that he used to quit Charlamagne the God, but I don't know his history, honestly, and I don't think he's funny. Like, he just says wild shit. That
yo,
red
the next time
Schultz just say things for shock value. I haven't watched his comedy stand up either. So really, a lot of people don't know who he is until he said that about Dot. So it's like he tapped in a new. That was powerful what he said. He said comedy is in its mumble rap era. Y'all remember when Corey Holcomb had called out Dave Chappelle for being like, yo, you be getting on stage and you just be like regular talking, bro. Like, you don't even do comedy no more. You don't even like write your jokes and you just be up there, got your cigarette and you just be talking. Like, what's up with comedians? Are they drop? I haven't seen the Jamie Foxx Netflix special. I do want to check that out, but I ain't got Netflix. Y'all let me know how if you seen the Jamie Foxx new Netflix special, y'all let me know how it was.
Time he makes me laugh will be the first time, real talk. And you know, you've seen him before. He's that let's call him a cookout white boy, right? Who thinks that he's down, who thinks that he's one of the brothers, who thinks that he can say certain things because he's in. You're not in. You're not, like, nobody is in. There is no white people who have a pass to say wild shit, say the N-word, diss black women, whatever. And just even the way he uses AAVE, like he's one of us, like it's kind of a black scent in the way that he, like, yo,
all day.
I'm
man be having a black scent all day.
Uncomfortable by his whole presentation.
He's the type of white nigga that'll be like, I'm blacker than you. I'm blacker than you. That's that nigga. He's gonna come over here and I'm blacker than you. It's like,
he's that kind of motherfucker.
He's definitely that dude.
But let's go deeper, because a lot of people have pointed out that Kendrick wasn't talking to Andrew. He was talking past Andrew to Charlemagne, saying, you should not let him say these sort of things. I don't even give a fuck about Andrew. You, as a brother, should be policing this shit and not letting him make that sort of joke. And that was completely missed, because the other subtext of this is he's saying these lame, fucked up things about Kendrick, and there's black men sitting beside him guffawing like he's saying funny shit. It's not fucking funny.
Not at all. And he's clout chasing, because like you said, he's not talking about Kendrick. He's not talking about Andrew Schultz, Adolf Schultz. He said a white comedian talking shit about black women. Don't let no white woman say shit about black women. That's law. That's talking to the coon next to the white comedian. It's like, don't let him do that. It's talking to that man. It's not saying that, and whoever it is, because there's also Gary Owens, I think people said it could have been
Gary Owens in a lane of his own. Gary Owens over there getting money, man. He getting money. Andrew Schultz, he got in front of Charlemagne, was like, yeah, GNX is my album. Like, he really think that he made the GNX album. Like, he think he made it what it is now. Like, he's serious, dead serious. Like, yeah, if I wasn't mentioned in it, alluding to me, then this album wouldn't be it. It's my album. Like, bro, sit down. He throwing his hair back. Like, he really in his fucking glory right now, bro.
Adolf Schultz, it doesn't matter who the comedian is. You know what I'm saying? This is the title of the video too, Adolf Schultz.
I love that. Look, you know, I find his whole shit to be very cringe, very uncomfortable. I am forcing comedy by yelling, by saying wild. I felt like he's always like trying to get into comedy, like he's not there yet. He's trying to work his way into it. It's very cringe. And just like, you know, if you're a white person in black culture, you got to know your place. You got to know, like, don't diss certain people. You got to know what to say. You got to be cool. It's like, you know, like when I was a kid and I was up late, you know, it's past 11, past your bedtime. You got to be cool or we're going to send your ass to bed. And like, you got to be cool. You're at the virtual cookout. You got to be cool. You got to know, like, if Kendrick sends a little dart out, you don't need to say nothing. Or at least you could criticize it on a level of anything can be funny. Comedians love to say everything is able to become comedy. But it's talking about why does it even come into your mind
That's
that
not comedy.
Would rape this man?
It's not
I don't, like,
comedy.
if I get mad at a man, I might try to beat him up, but I ain't trying to rape no man. Like,
that's
what?
crazy. And
I'm talking to the men right here. You've been in high school. We all been in high school. You know, when you look at the walls, you see a man's joint drew all over the walls and stuff like that. That's the type of shit we never did. We never did stuff like that. I'm not going to draw no man's Johnson. Like, I'm not fantasizing about no man's ride. Like, what's up with that? Like, what's this fantasy about a man's ride? Like, why y'all got to draw that? It was an Ice Cube movie. Damn, I forget. I think he was in a school or something. He was playing like the principal or something like that. Even in that movie, a huge, it was mowing the grass or something like that. And it was a drawing of a man's ride. Like a ride. Like, yo, why is it that the writers and all y'all so fantasize like y'all? Why do y'all like that? Why do y'all glorify man's penises? Why is that? I don't understand it.
The psychological part about it, not to get too deep, but this is deeper conversations. For you to say that because he's smaller or more effeminate to you, because that's how he was describing it, he wants to feminize him so it'll be easy for him to grape this person. That's crazy. That's what his joke was. He says, I'm gonna turn his legs into something I can grape, and I'm using that word because that's how YouTube be rocking with it. But it's just crazy. He just effeminized him to be able to do that to him and to sexually harass.
I mean,
and abuse
we're dealing with.
And why, like you said, why is that a thought in your head, bro? Like, why?
Why is that even come?
Why?
Why did it even come here? We're dealing with the modern, oh, you can't take a joke, bro, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Where, like, the Trumpy bros are like, oh, you can't take a joke, you mad, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you get mad at something that you lose, like, what? But like, yeah, let's get into this. Like, there is a history in this country of white men using sexual violence to control black men, be it rape or grape during slavery, or cutting people's nuts off during lynchings. Like,
that's the point I was making in the last video about Alexander the Greek. They call him Alexander the Great. That's how he was able to win his wars, because the people that was going to war beside him wasn't just a soldier beside him. Those was his lovers. So he would fight extra hard because he's fighting for a lover. Yeah, y'all look it up. Y'all look up this history. This is why a lot of them won their wars, because they wasn't fighting with their friend like, yo, that's my brother, that's my bro. Nah, they was doing stuff with each other, and now I'm fighting over my lover. So they fighting extra hard. And that's how they was winning. And these dudes was going to war naked, bro. Word each bond. Do your history, man.
Like, all sorts of things. And like, not allowing black men to be men at all. Like, so just even tapping into that is kind of gross. Like, you don't know who your audience is or who you're really talking to if you think it's okay to say things like that about Kendrick Lamar.
I think he knows
rapper,
his audience.
But Kendrick,
he knows his audience is red pill bros and white dudes that are basically just like him. Like, yeah, man, I grew up hard, or I listen to hip hop, I'm blacker than you. Those type of mentality, people gonna be all in the comments. People that you're mad, bro type of people. And it's like, it's not about being mad. It's like, you ain't funny. You ain't cool. Right. You have no sauce. I'm glad you found your audience amongst a mainstream white America that's mostly racist. Look at our president. That's cool. You do that, Adolf Schultz. But don't come over here because you don't understand what's actually going on.
But what do we make about somebody who is using the tropes of blackness, AAVE, a black scent, black friends to prove his coolness?
Yeah.
But then he's speaking to Trump bros and insulting black icons and black women, I guess, as a way of proving his bona fides and his coolness to them, to the other Trumpy bros in the manosphere. This is a whole disgusting cocktail. I feel gross.
Sounds like he should be a rapper. That sounds like like the recipe for a few rappers we know. But who rappers outside of the culture? Just let me get this nigga behind me. I got this exec over here. Now I can rap like y'all, sound like y'all, and I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes down to it, I'll switch up on y'all, and now I'm doing country. But that's where Schultz is at. He's already done country. Like, he sold out, like, MSG. He's like done arenas. He's successful. I've looked into it after I found out who he kind of was. But so his success is what validates him. And the fact that he has these people who are going to, like, bow down, or it's like, oh, that's my friend, and he's a black guy, so he knows where I'm coming from. Like, my heart is pure type of stuff. Like, you wouldn't say those things if you didn't feel that way, because they're not even funny. Because there's plenty of people who are white who've done racial jokes. I've seen jokes that I laughed at where a white person said the word nigga before and it was hilarious, because there's just a line. There's a line that's crossed. That's me personally, but there's a line that's crossed where you can go over. Once you pass that line, you are not joking anymore. There's something beyond that, because it's not even funny. You were trying to insult that man. You were trying to disrespect that man. You were talking to him, and then you did everything you felt that would disrespect him.
Here's the thing with other comedians. They have material. This wasn't material. This is all freestyle off the top of the dome. Why is this shit on your mind, bro? Why is that on your mind? This ain't on nobody else's mind, man. Except for the people that be on unsolved mysteries and forensic files. That be on their minds. Why is this on your mind? That's it, man.
But you used black culture, your black friends, your sense of, black ways of talking to gain cred, and then use that to insult black people to gain cred. What is happening? Like, I hate this whole fucking thing. And I don't really understand how Charlemagne doesn't really pick up on what's going on. And he's like,
remember I said all skin folk ain't kinfolk? Charlemagne ain't picking up with what's going on because, like I said, in the Breakfast Club, when y'all look at them old interviews, there's two male dolls behind Charlemagne, on the side of Charlemagne. It's in the background. One of them bent over and the other doll is right behind it. Why is that set up right there? Charlemagne is one of them guys that he rock like that. Like these college guys. Yeah, we're all bro. Myron Gaines. Check him out. I reacted to deleted video he did with Myron Gaines. Be in the bed. They be in the bed together, laying on each other's chests, shirt off. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. They try to hide behind this fraternity thing. Yeah, these are my fraternity bros. Sorority, fraternity, I don't know how that shit go. These are my bros, and we all, hoorah, we're in the bed together. Nah, bro. Nah, we ain't rocking like that. Y'all look up the Boulay. You can never be really accepted. We just gonna keep y'all over here. We just gonna give y'all the illusion of inclusion. Y'all do y'all research on this stuff, man.
Just tone it down. Like the badass will say anything unfiltered Charlemagne of the Breakfast Club, who is this righteous judge of other people, is absent in this situation.
My bad. Charlemagne said he would do such and such to Tekashi 6ix9ine if he got off of his case or something like that. He said he would suck Tekashi 6ix9ine off if he got out of his case. Who says that, bro? Who says stuff like that, bro? I'm telling y'all, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, man.
His man jumped out the fucking window and said some insane shit that he should never have said. And Charlemagne, you ain't giving him donkey today? You ain't telling him he needs to fucking pump the brakes? Like, seriously, you're okay with that? Talking about graping Kendrick Lamar right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm going to give him donkey today for that. I'll give Charlemagne donkey today for that. What do you call that again when a black person looking for white validation? That's what it feels like. It just feels like white validation, and it's like,
I said something on Twitter about this. It was like, Andrew Schultz lost his LA privileges, and I was joking. I'm not even in LA culture, so like, how the fuck would I know? Right? It's just a joke from Ving Rhames from Pulp Fiction. But Kendrick is beloved in the city. I would not be surprised if some of the homies caught that on YouTube and were like, this motherfucker is talking shit about our man? Like, that, what? Really, how is that allowed? How is that okay? How is his LA privileges not revoked for real? Like, how is this sort of person able to walk around and not be like, yo, I need to look over my shoulder?
They not
because
walking
motherfucker about
around.
to tap me on the shoulder, be like, yo, you know you can't say that shit. You know,
They not walking
peekaboo.
around.
You can't say that
Peekaboo.
shit, nigga.
Surprise, it's that surprise, bitch. It's that nigga Chuck E. Cheese. That's
Peekaboo.
all that, man. We can end it with that because I'm glad we just said that. You know what I'm saying? We just need to make sure that Adolf Schultz know that you was never invited to the
cool.
cookout, and you with that
Never.
You with the coons that you got, that's fine. You could be with them. And yeah, you blacker than everybody too, because you from Manhattan. So you's like, I'm real black. You know, I grew up listening to Biggie, so that makes me hella black.
Yeah,
That-
to his point of how could you say this and then you got to walk the streets, you got to look behind your back and all of that. The thing is that he's smart. He know he's not going to be out around no Negroes and walking in the mean streets of L.A. You know, he going to be in, you know, where it's good at. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think just like Corey Holcomb said, he's going to be in the studios, in his crib. He going to wait till this die down, wait till his show come out. I don't know who's to say that he don't explain himself in his show. Or he might double down in his show just to sell more. Who knows? But I don't think he's going to be out in public. If he is going to be out in public, he's going to be far away from the rough parts of LA. He's gonna be far away from that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. They was cooking. I like when them two get together. And yeah, they were cooking. Y'all let me know what y'all think of that. I will leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.